So guys, what I've been saying all along, I've been making a lot of Errol Spence and Pacquiao videos, and a lot of you guys have been very receptive, and I've been getting quite a few views doing these videos. And now I've just seen an article in the boxing scene, and what I've been saying basically was right. So I just put out a video, I think today, right? And I didn't even know that article. I didn't even know the article was up there. Actually, that article came on boxing scene after I had put my video up. And basically, Errol Spence is saying it makes sense, business sense, to fight Pacquiao next. Now, Errol Spence is kind of going off his motto, which is strap season, belt season, because he wanted to unify. Now, I'm pretty sure he would want to unify and would want to fight Sean Porter if Pacquiao fight doesn't happen. But his next fight that he wants to fight is Manny Pacquiao. And the reason why that is because the money. A lot of you are saying passing of the torch, for sure. But Errol Spence knows that Manny Pacquiao maybe holds the keys for him to become a superstar if he can manage to win that fight. So from a business point of view, Errol Spence is now thinking from a business point of view. Before he became champion, and when he was champion, he was raw. He was thinking from a fighting point of view. He wanted to just unify. He wasn't even talking about Pacquiao. He was talking about collecting all the belts and being undisputed. But now he's thinking about it from a business point of view. He's just fought Mikey Garcia in a massive pay-per-view. Allegedly, he did 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Now they're thinking if we fight Pacquiao, that could do 600,000-700,000 pay-per-view buys. And we could do 70,000-80,000. We could do an attendance of 70,000-80,000. So now Spence is starting to think more from a business point of view. And this article on the boxing scene, go and check it out, guys, clearly shows that now Spence is looking at it from a business point of view. He's looking at this from a business point of view now. He's no longer the fighter Errol Spence, because as you get better and as you get more, as you start climbing up the ladder, it becomes a lot about business, this boxing game, because it's about making the right moves and making as much money as possible. And Errol Spence probably thinks that Manny Pacquiao is not going to be here for long. Why not fight Pacquiao, make a shed load of money? I'm very confident that I'm going to beat him because he's old. He's not the fighter he was. I believe I'm bigger, stronger, and he probably believes he's better. So Errol Spence is probably looking at it that I want to fight Pacquiao. Forget Sean Porter, forget Keith Thurman, forget Terence Crawford. Those fights will come. Those guys are there. Those guys are there for me to fight. But Manny Pacquiao's not going to be there for me to fight. So I need to cash in, because this Manny Pacquiao fight is not just going to make me a lot of money. It's probably going to give me the keys to the kingdom. It's probably going to give me the keys to becoming the next superstar in boxing. If Errol Spence can beat Manny Pacquiao, even though Pacquiao's old and he's not the fighter he was, he's 40, Errol Spence puts himself in a position where he becomes potentially the face, in my opinion, becomes the face of American boxing, and goes up there, in my opinion, or is up there then could potentially be the face of boxing and could probably rival AJ, because there's rumors that, Errol Spence made $20 million fighting Manny Pacquiao. Fighting Mikey Garcia. If that's true, that's a lot of dough for that fight. Yeah, it was a decent fight, but it was always going to be a one-sided fight. Spence was too big. I think we all kind of predicted that. But if this is true, he's made $20 million. What's he going to make against Pacquiao? And then also what he's trying to do, he's trying to build on the momentum from the Mikey Garcia pay-per-view. And there's no better way in doing it than fighting Manny Pacquiao, probably arguably the biggest name in boxing. So in my opinion, Errol Spence is thinking of it from a business point of view, and he's making the right decision from a business point of view. Manny Pacquiao could give Errol Spence the keys to the kingdom. And I think Errol Spence understands that. Errol Spence knows that by him fighting Pacquiao, he could have it off. He could literally have it off. And I think he's looking for that fight. And he probably will get it, because I think Al Heyman will push for it as well, because I think Al Heyman wants Errol Spence to become a superstar of the sport. So I think he'll get that fight. I think he will. But let's see what happens, guys. I hope the fight happens. I think it'll be a great fight for the fight fans. But I think that's what Errol Spence is doing now. Errol Spence is thinking it from a business point of view. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.